Hello guys and welcome to another track guide video, and today we got Sardegna Road Track A, and for this one I just decided to go with this GR Supra because I believe it's the fastest car around the track. Also one of the most powerful cars in the game, and it's very easy to pick up at least half a second on any other car around the track in the straight line. I'm just talking about straight line speed. It's pretty fast in the straight line, so just consider using this car, and that's pretty much about it. Without further ado, let's get going. Okay, let's get going with this track guide video, and this is the lap time I've done on the stream. So it was a pretty decent lap time even before this lap that I've done. 39.2 was, a benchmark here, and I'm using this kind of sign before the 100 meter sign, so that's a mark right there, and you have to be braking in the straight line. And I try to use most of that AstroTurf and get down into first gear and quickly back in third. Not only you will save yourself one upshift, but you will also gain more traction because the car has a little bit more traction in third gear rather than in second, so keep that in mind. So after the 50 meter sign, slightly later, I'm not talking like really late, at about 40, I try to brake very short. I'm talking about really pressing the brakes down hard, but for a very little time. And just going through this section again, I'm doing the same thing. So just downshifting into first gear and quickly upshifting back in third. So I tried getting an optimum line, so it's really about coasting through this section, and it got me a good result. So here it's really not noticeable, but just try to keep in mind in there. So it's a pretty good braking point. So just try and get once again into second and back in fourth gear. So this time it's not third, it's fourth. And when I see those marshals right there on the right, I try to put the power down. So it's kind of better to get on the inside of that curb and just use the curb to get a little bit more extra rotation, but this is what I got out of here. And it was a pretty decent exit. I mean, I wasn't really thinking that this is gonna be my fastest lap that I've done on this circuit, but it got me pretty decent exit, and that's all you need here. And just before the 100 meter sign, at about 110 meters, I would brake. So try to brake in the straight line, looking at the end of the curve right there, and you turn in. So also while I'm turning in, I always try to trail brake until this point, just using the stop sign as kind of a reference. So when I get to that point, I know it's time to get off the brakes and start accelerating. So just keep that in mind, and also not first gear but second gear on the way out. So this section right here, it's crucial. If you want to get a decent lap time, this one you just have to do it right. So just a little lift right there, so you can align yourself with this part of the track. So looking at the curb, a little bit of braking down, fourth gear, just getting you that little extra rotation. In fifth gear you could probably do it, but fourth gear just gives you a little bit of extra rotation that you need. So here you can use the 100 meter sign or the curb. Actually, it's the start of the curb. Ride the curb as much as you can, and then when you see the end of the curb, it's time to start turning in. And again, you can use the stop sign as some kind of reference if you want to turn in at that exact point. And also I tried getting as much speed as I possibly could out of these sections, and it looked like it worked. So I tried a lot. I mean, I really tried a lot of laps later than this one, but this was pretty much the best one that I got. I mean, it was probably because I didn't push that much. So if you really push along this whole lap, you will probably make a mistake. So just try to take it easy as you go around the circuit. I think it's gonna pay really good dividends in the long run. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Okay, yeah, this can go into 38s. I believe this is a top 10. 39.1.